Joey and the Lost Forest Adventure. Once upon a time, in the vast and vibrant Australian outback, there lived a curious little kangaroo named Joey. Joey was not like any other kangaroo. He had a spark of adventure in his heart that constantly urged him to explore the world beyond the boundaries of his cozy home. His fur was a beautiful shade of golden brown, and his eyes sparkled with curiosity and wonder. Joey lived with his loving family in a snug burrow nestled amidst the towering eucalyptus trees. His parents, Mama Roo and Papa Roo, were kind and wise kangaroos who always encouraged Joey to follow his dreams, but they also reminded him of the importance of staying safe and sticking together as a family. One sunny morning, as Joey hopped around the outskirts of his family's burrow, he spotted something shimmering in the distance. It was a sparkling stream that meandered through the golden plains, its crystal-clear waters reflecting the bright rays of the sun. Entranced by the beauty of the stream, Joey felt an irresistible urge to follow it and discover where it led. "Hey, Mama! Hey, Papa!" Joey called out excitedly as he bounded back to the burrow. "I found the most amazing stream! Can I please go explore it?" Mama Roo and Papa Roo exchanged a knowing glance before turning their attention to Joey. "Oh, Joey," Mama Roo said with a tender smile, "we understand your desire to explore, but the world beyond our burrow can be full of dangers. Promise us you'll be careful and stay close to home." Joey eagerly nodded his head, his eyes shining with determination. "I promise, Mama. I'll be careful, and I'll come back before nightfall." With his parents' reluctant blessing, Joey set off on his grand adventure, his heart pounding with excitement. He followed the sparkling stream as it wound its way through the rugged terrain, hopping over rocks and dodging bushes with the grace of a seasoned explorer. As Joey journeyed deeper into the outback, he encountered a myriad of fascinating creatures, from colorful parrots soaring through the azure sky to playful wallabies hopping among the tall grass. Each encounter filled Joey with a sense of wonder and awe, fueling his desire to see more of the world beyond his familiar surroundings. Hours passed, and the sun began to dip low on the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over the landscape. Joey realized that he had ventured farther from home than he had ever been before, and a slight pang of unease fluttered in his chest. But the allure of the unknown was too strong to resist, and Joey pressed on, determined to see where the stream would lead him. As evening approached, Joey noticed a change in the scenery around him. The trees grew denser, their branches intertwining to form a verdant canopy overhead. The air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers, and the sound of chirping crickets echoed through the tranquil forest. Mesmerized by the beauty of his surroundings, Joey continued to follow the stream deeper into the heart of the forest. But as the light began to fade, he realized with a start that he had lost sight of the stream altogether. Panic gripped his chest as he frantically looked around, trying to orient himself in the dimming light. "Where am I?" Joey whispered to himself, his voice trembling with fear. "I've never been this deep into the forest before. How will I find my way back home?" Just as Joey was on the verge of despair, he heard a rustling sound coming from the underbrush nearby. His ears pricked up, and his heart skipped a beat as a figure emerged from the shadows, a wise old koala with silvery fur and gentle eyes. "G'day, young Joey," the koala said with a warm smile, his voice as soothing as a gentle breeze. "Lost your way, have you?" Joey nodded sheepishly, his cheeks flushing with embarrassment. "Yes, sir," he admitted. "I was following this stream, but then I got distracted by all the sights and sounds of the forest, and now I don't know how to get back home." The koala chuckled softly and gestured for Joey to follow him. "Not to worry, my young friend. I know these woods like the back of my paw. Follow me, and I'll help you find your way home." Grateful for the koala's guidance, Joey followed closely behind as they navigated through the dense undergrowth. Along the way, the koala regaled Joey with tales of the forest, of ancient trees that had stood for centuries, of secret watering holes hidden deep within the wilderness, and of the bonds of friendship that united all creatures, big and small. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, Joey felt a sense of kinship with the wise old koala. Despite their differences, they shared a common love for adventure and a deep reverence for the natural world, and as they talked and laughed together, Joey's fear began to melt away, replaced by a newfound sense of courage and determination. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, they emerged from the depths of the forest and into the cool night air. In the distance, Joey could see the familiar silhouette of the eucalyptus trees that surrounded his family's burrow. A wave of relief washed over him as he realized that he was finally home. "Thank you, Mr. Koala," Joey said gratefully, his eyes shining with gratitude. "I don't know what I would have done without your help." The koala smiled and patted Joey on the back. "Think nothing of it, young one. It was my pleasure to help a fellow traveler in need. Remember, the greatest adventures often begin with a single step, but it's the friends we make along the way that truly make the journey worthwhile." With a final nod of thanks, Joey bounded towards his family's burrow, his heart brimming with newfound wisdom and gratitude. As he nestled into his warm, cozy bed, surrounded by the loving embrace of his family, Joey knew that he would cherish the memories of his forest adventure for years to come. And though he may have lost his way for a time, Joey had gained something far more valuable, the knowledge that no matter how far he roamed, he would always find his way back home, guided by the bonds of friendship and the enduring spirit of adventure that burned brightly within his heart. And so, nestled beneath the starry skies of the Australian outback, Joey drifted off to sleep, his dreams filled with visions of future adventures yet to come. For in the vast and wondrous world of the outback, anything was possible, especially for a brave little kangaroo with a thirst for adventure and a heart full of courage.